Welcome, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. I cannot believe what I just saw.
Alright, Pistons fans, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about Cade Cunningham and NBA voters disrespecting him when it comes to this Rookie of the Year award. But before we get into all of that, please make sure you guys like this video. Today's like goal will be 200 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I drop consistent Pistons content. Now play the intro.
Subscribe to Joe Polo 10.
Is the MVP.
Detroit basketball!
Okay, so when it comes to what I'm about to show you guys, I am not shocked by this, okay? This is something that I expected to come with everything that the media, has been saying about Cade. But I'm still a tad bit, bewildered by this just because of the simple way that they did the voting for this. What you guys see with this image, they are halfway through voting, about 50% of voting for all of the awards for this basketball season. And before we get to Cade, let's take a quick look at everything else, okay? Now we got the MVP. Now, in my personal opinion, this award is a joke. This is a popularity contest, a who is hot right now, who is the it player at this current point in time that they want to give this award. Because if we're keeping it honest, LeBron James, throughout all of the years when he was the best player in the NBA, he's not right now obviously, but when he was the best player in the NBA, he should have won the award for all of those years. Giannis Antetokounmpo, they gave it to him a few years ago, but now they don't want to give it to him, even though his numbers statistically are near identical to his MVP years. But now all of a sudden, they don't want to give it to him because of voter fatigue. So now they're moving on to Jokic, but I envision in the future, they're not going to give it to him anymore because they're going to get fatigued by him and look for a new guy. Most likely someone like Ja Morant, give it to him for a few years and then move on to someone else. So the MVP, in my personal opinion, this is a joke. It's a popularity contest. Now the most improved player of the year award, I don't have too much issues with it, but me personally, I would have went with Murray. Tyler Hero, that's also one that I believe is understandable. Now, when it comes to the Defensive Player of the Year award, I'm giving it to Marcus Smart. It's a little difficult for me to do that because I feel like, his defense is heavily helped by other defenders on the Boston Celtics. Those guys over there, they have a very solid defensive team, and Smart, he is their best player on that end of the floor, but I feel like he's massively helped by his team. Whereas when you look at other candidates for the Defensive Player of the Year award, it's more of a individual performance by those guys. They aren't really getting helped much by their teammates. And then lastly, when it comes to the Coach of the Year with Monty Williams, I have no issue with that one at all. That's not even up for debate. But let's take a look at this Cade Cunningham Rookie of the Year race, and this is just astonishing. So you have Cade at 35 points, you have Evan Mobley at 109, and you have Scotty Barnes at 115. Okay, now look, no matter what you believe, okay, if you think it's Cade Cunningham who should win Rookie of the Year, Evan Mobley, Scotty Barnes, it doesn't matter, okay? The bottom line to me is this: there is no gap between these guys. Even though I have Cade at 1, I'm not saying that he's far above Scotty Barnes or far above Evan Mobley. I could easily understand why someone would pick one of those guys over Cade. But obviously the voters do not see it the same way that I do. These voters believe it's Scotty Barnes right here, Evan Mobley a little bit behind him, but Cade Cunningham is all the way down here, bottom of the barrel, seaweed trash, okay? They have him just way down the list when it comes to this point system. And honestly, at this point, you might as well just put Jalen Green right there or put Franz Wagner right there at number 3, because 35 points is ridiculous. I don't understand how they do the point system with this, but however they decided to do this, the gap between 1, 2, and 3 is just so wide that it's truly astonishing to me. I am again not shocked, but I'm just taken aback by that fact. And the only reason why Cade is right there is simply because he didn't win enough games. The Detroit Pistons had a total of 23 wins this year, and you had the Cleveland Cavaliers who almost were in the playoffs. And then you have Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors who are in the playoffs. So this is all unfortunate, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to keep complaining. This is already at the back of my memory now. I'm looking forward to next season. I want to get on from this. I want to go to free agency. I want to take a look at some guys in the draft. This award, the Rookie of the Year, it's a joke. It's ridiculous to me. And when it comes to Cade in particular, I hope that he doesn't care either. What I want him to care about is training this offseason, improving as a player so that he doesn't have a sophomore slump, so that he can come into next season ready to lead this Pistons team to at least get, 30 wins next year. It's grind time for Cade Cunningham. Freak this award, okay? I cannot stress that enough right now. This award now means nothing to me going forward in the future. And, the Pistons will have another top pick coming in this draft. And next year, I'm just going to keep in mind that this award is a joke. And most of these NBA awards are jokes as well, especially the MVP in my opinion. So Pistons fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 5K, and I'm out.